everyone, and welcome back once again to Gary's Mod. And today, the map, or rather series of maps we're going to be trying out, is The Village. A whole trilogy of horror maps, which I cannot wait to try, because you guys have said that they're really, really good. In particular, Part 3. Now, I've actually attempted to play these once before, a couple of years ago. You may have actually seen the attempt in a video I did on scrapped videos. But unfortunately, there was something up with the scripting, or I wasn't doing something right. For whatever reason, I just couldn't progress past pretty early on in the first part. But I figure if we're going to take this trilogy as a whole, I might as well at least try it, and if things go wrong, we'll just skip ahead. But not before we get the story. I've already followed all the instructions over here to make sure things work as well as they can. Once upon a time, you were walking around late at night, but something frightened you, and you ran inside a nearby barn instead of going back home. You slept there for a while, then wake in the middle of the night. You decide to return home. Your parents know that you're staying inside the barn overnight. Anyway, you should get going. It's dark out, and you have no idea what's out there. Time to head home where your soft bed waits for you. Sleeping in a barn, trying to get back home? And a creepy thing out in the night sounds like my kind of creepy and comfy. Here we are. On a pile of hay? Why don't we just stay here? This is so cozy. Although I guess it would be a little bit rough with the door open like that. Well, the next barn over has a light on, and there's a whole lot of darkness in between, so let's run. We can't run. Sprint is disabled. Oh no. Go, 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 go. Dad locked the big barn, but there is a secret way. Oh, this is ours. Okay, I thought it was a little weird that we were just sheltering in someone's barn and that our parents knew. We must be playing as a child, by the way. Oh no, I can't get up there. Ah, we can crawl in. Ah, look at that, there's a little hole obscured by the bush. But the light betrays it. In fact, I'm only now realizing, yeah, our perspective is quite short. Listen, I can hear the squeak of the barn mice. I should go home and go to bed. Yeah, it's a good idea. The lights all just dimmed for a second. Okay, same thing. It's so dark inside there. We're gonna make a run for the light. I have a feeling I shouldn't be staying in the dark for too long. Run, 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 run. Is there any reason to come up into the gazebo? Doesn't seem so. Man, our property is really nice, isn't it? Only hosts of that country plot have a key. Okay, I guess that's the owners of the neighboring property. There's our house, and it is big and dark and scary looking. I can't see a thing. Only what's ahead of me. Maybe we can get in through the cellar? No such luck. I can hear my little footsteps on the gravel, but I keep listening out for other things. Why is the door open? The lights are dimming again. Go, 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 go. And base. I hope. The sound of that ticking clock was making me nervous. There it goes dimming again. Wow, our place is huge, isn't it? I mean, even for our child's size, it's so sprawling. Still, these big windows looking out onto the night, all this property that's ours. Like, it may not be fancy, but you can't deny that this is the perfect house for holding a candle and looking out your window to investigate noises in the night, right? Wondering if those boards creaking are just the house settling or something that's made its way in? What does that note say? It's in Russian, so I cannot read it. Okay, where's our room? Well, we've got some books on Minecraft, so I guess that sort of dates this a bit. It may be the old rustic life, but we still need our modern conveniences. Although this looks more like a 2000s era computer. Here's our bed. And we're drifting off to sleep. I'm so hungry. What time is it now? I don't know, but I do want to show you guys something that I noticed the first time I attempted to play this. This is one of my favorite things in a map ever. Look, we're tiny! Although it came off a little bit funnier in VR. I mean, our body was so horribly misshapen, but look at us, we're tiny Alan Wake! Oh, wait, what can we see outside? Oh, that's probably the barn where we came from. Alright, I guess we want to get ourselves a midnight snack. That clock's still having me nervous. Oh, and it's only 1 a.m. You know, we still haven't heard from our parents. Maybe we should check upstairs at some point? I'm a little concerned that the door was left open. And now we've got to put you in the microwave. Okay, you guys heard that, right? God, these open doorways, there's just so many angles to anticipate something peering around the corner. Have you guys ever done this? The maneuver where you're in the kitchen at night waiting for something to microwave and you've just got your back to the corner and you're like just keeping watch? Okay, we've got our food. Oh, there's steam rising off of it and everything. God, that actually looks delicious. I could go for some fried rice right now. I should go to bed now. Alright, let's try and get back to sleep, although I do wonder if there may have been something that I missed, something moving around while I was doing all that. Good night, Moon. Good night, Tiny Alan Wake. This window scares me. What time is it now? I mean, it would scare me too. Now I'm paranoid. I don't know if I just heard something or not. Okay, we should go check the clock again, right? I love this. This is surprisingly, like, just walking around the house, investigating various things. Time is 1:30 a.m. I can't do that. I can't just nap for half an hour. I have to go to the toilet. Okay, I do not know where the bathroom is. Well, we'll have to look. Look at that. We've got some custom artwork on the walls over here, or on the shelf. Oh, this is potentially useful. From this window, we can see the porch light in front of the door. Maybe we can see if there's a mysterious visitor in the night? What are these steps? I should go to bed now. Go to bed? You think there's an intruder in the house and you want to go to bed? Not even wake your parents who are presumably sleeping up there? Never consider that it could be your parents? Maybe you're just used to them being relatively absent. Alright. Good night again, Minnie Allen. What are these steps? Maybe mother or father? It would have been better if it had been so. No, I can't. I should call my friend right now to see if he's asleep. Well, at least we turned some lights on. That's good, right? I guess we're gonna call him over Discord and not the phone. This is so cool. It's like emitting light and everything. We're running Windows XP. This is so cool. Well, I'm still looking around at every creak. I feel like I'm Courage the Cowardly Dog, trying to look up how to solve the threat of the week. Still very aware of all these open windows. And the computer's broken. So I guess we're not getting a message out anytime soon. Maybe we do have to find our way to a phone? Okay, so where would we find one? Maybe in the kitchen? No. Oh, it's so dark in here. There's a knock at the door. But no one's there. I don't hear it anymore. Am I supposed to answer, or would that be a foolish thing? I'm really wary of breaking the map, so I'm taking whatever guidance I can. Oh! Just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. I should have known from the fact that the lighting was actually warm and inviting. Although it didn't end that way. Oh, thank goodness our PC is still working. I want to go to Mom and Dad. Alright, well then, in that case, I guess you really did hear the footsteps then. And there's no horrible fast zombies on our porch tonight, no sir. Although, how could you do this and not constantly feel eyes on you from under the stairs? Alright, Mom and Dad, I had a really bad dream. And also, I'm not sure if you're here. Anyone inside? Dad? Mom? That's blood. That's a lot of blood. We went to sleep while they were being murdered, is that right? What? Cannot be. Oh no, the lights are dimming again. I should get out of the house. Oh no. Oh no, that sound. Hey. Let's go. There's something downstairs, isn't there? Oh, here's the bathroom. Can I see anything out there? I can't. But that doesn't mean there's not something here. Oh no. That won't open. I thought I saw another room. Over here, maybe? Oh, there's a balcony, but I can't open it. Oh, we have to go downstairs. And past whatever's here. I don't see anything. But then again, I wouldn't. Locked. I should find the basement key. Oh, that's what this is, isn't it? Some kind of basement entrance. Okay. So where do we keep the key? Look at that. That is so weird. Like the kitchen is on a raised platform. Well, there's a key out there. Is that what I need? This door won't open. We'll keep that in mind for later. Oh my god. I just saw somebody crouched down there and looking up. I was like squinting at it for a second, like, is that actually something or is that a log pile? And then no. I turned my brightness all the way up because I've been looking for these stupid keys forever. But I guess at least it enabled us to see that. Wait, we can open this. And this. Okay, my god, I didn't realize we could open these balcony key. I'm pretty sure we have now officially gotten farther than I did in my last attempt. There we go. Oh, can I not pick up the key until I've turned on the radio? Yeah, nice, but probably copyrighted. Okie dokie. And it's in Russian. Give me... game. Key. Okay, now we can take it. Crate key. We sure do hide our basement keys behind a lot of other keys. Which means we sure are doing a whole lot of back and forth, each time potentially introducing new triggers. And there's the basement key. Now we've just got to make our way back downstairs. Oh, of course, only the crate with the basement key was locked. Well, it was the only locked crate, but it wasn't the only locked anything. Seriously, though, we should be considering our options regarding that balcony, and whether the drop is worth it. Here we go, into the dark. Very heavy, but I should do it. Yep, there we go. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I should find a flashlight and get out of here. Yes, let's. Look at that mirror at that angle with these proportions. That's actually sort of disorienting and cool looking. There's got to be a flashlight around here somewhere, right? There we go, comically oversized and all. Flashlight picked up. So what are we thinking? Secret escape tunnel? I should have known a place like this should have an equally spacious base. here. Come on, man. What's the issue with the front door? Horror baby! Horror baby, what are you doing down here? Horror baby, I didn't know you could talk. I mean, we've spoken many times at length about a great many philosophical topics, but never with such a good argument from you. Okay, you wait here and keep watch, alright? Cover my back. There must be some way to open the cellar door, right? Oh, there we go. Stop. I hear footsteps. Where am I going then? Back to the barn? That's where I usually go when I'm scared, right? The door to the neighbors is open now. Okay, let's go. I kinda want to explore, but I don't know if that's gonna get me killed. There's a garage back here. We can even see inside. Oh, to get at that buggy that's in there. Then we could make our escape no problem. A whole log cabin in the back. I want to live here. Spooky stuff and all. You guys are living Darkwood Simulator 24/7. The parents hide the car keys. Oh, great. Maybe we have a history with running off. Wow, we actually can explore. There's a hatch right here. Well, it's a good thing I'm not playing this in VR. I'd be even more lost. I wouldn't be able to see the text on the screen. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything to be done here. For a second I thought maybe there'd be something hidden under that thing. Okay, let's get going then. We'll keep this in mind for later. Maybe we have to use it then. Parents hide the car keys. Parents hide the balcony key, the basement key. It's got real vibes of parents took away the stairs because I am grounded. There is a light, and it seems so far away. Bootman's house, now abandoned as mine. Why do I go there? Maybe that's your friend that you were trying to contact on your computer? Who I guess you're not going to try to contact that way again, even though your computer isn't really broken. There should be an entrance from the back of the house. You can see inside. Don't see anyone there. Not there. Oh, great. We're gonna have to trudge through the bushes. Still can't see what's going on in there. Ah, right here, a back porch. Anything around this way? Hello, some kind of mine entrance. With a red light glowing from within. And some blood. Still, you are living like such an idyllic life, aren't you? Friends within walking distance, all kinds of cool stuff to explore. Horrors in the darkness. Well, I suppose it stops being comfy when they come inside to meet you. Can't close that door behind us, inviting even more horrors in. I can hear the buzzing of flies. we leave this place forever. Meaning, you learned of something and decided to get out of Dodge and didn't tell me. Some friend. I thought we were Minecraft buddies. Could potentially hide in there. And we're back to the front. Oh my god, I see you! I didn't expect to actually see something there. It is unmistakably the thing from our dream. I'm trapped. I should hide now. Yep. You have 25 seconds. Don't need them. So, question, if this thing's coming for me, why did it slam the door? Like, my concern was actually that the door was open, so it kind of solved my problem for me. I just got jump scared by a reflection in here. Something is tearing through the place. It's in the room with us. I'm afraid to leave. That continued well after I expected it to be gone. Haven't heard anything in a while. Okay, there we go. Good thing I waited. It seems he's gone. I have time to escape. I'm like, really? Really, game? Okay, it's gonna be one of these. Jeff the Killer. Alright, I guess we're going to the mine now. At least I assume that'll be the case. That actually damaged us, but we got our health back, I suppose. No. No. Okay, maybe we're making a run for the car then? You know, we're a good friend. We went to go warn our buddy. Turns out he couldn't even drop us a message. Maybe those car keys will have revealed themselves somewhere. I think there was actually a crate in their room. Maybe that's why I need to go... Why, oh, man, why is this still getting me? To be continued. The end. Very secret room, don't enter. The toy room, holy relic cactus required, and to part 2. Okay, so they actually physically link. That's really cool. Well, I don't know if we got what we needed for these, but we can at least try the toy room. The location of this map isn't based on anything real and was only made up by the author. Your character was captured by a mysterious creature. This creature has also killed your parents. To be continued? Curious emoji? Well, I have to say, so far I'm liking it. I mean, you know, yeah, sure, it seems like the jump scares were kind of cheap, and they were, but hey, I like these little thrill rides, and it's a little refreshing that it's not just a constant cavalcade of them. I mean, it waited a while to actually do its first jump scare, and the map is really nice. And I like that it's bothering with, like, framing and story, which is more than you can say for a lot of horror maps. There's that message in Russian again. Horror baby, I see you've made it to the end. Good to see you here. Oh, and you're in your element. I'm actually finding this really charming. I mean, we're playing as a kid who sleeps in the barn on our property to hide from scary things, who sleeps in our bed and makes food in the middle of the night and tries to talk to our friend on Minecraft who lives right next door. I don't know, it's weirdly nostalgic in that way. And it's not just because the scares are so old school. But let's see what happens to us in part 2. Huh. I guess I have to load it manually. Oh no, that music sounds very copyrighted. What is this, some kind of like church or something? Oh no, and this one has not been translated to English. Oh, wait, maybe we can. Maybe we can? There we go. Ah, we can do story only or horror and story. Oh, this is actually much more developed than the first part. So obviously we're gonna keep the screamers on. It says some stuff not translated, but that's okay. Check this. If you don't see normal brick texture, blah, blah, blah. Okay, everything looks fine. Yeah, same as before. Continue part 1 in part 2. Somewhere in Eurasia, church catacombs. Someone goes here. There you are, we were taken here because it's where you came from. Oh no. Looks like he wants to help me. Whoa, wait, are you something different from what else we saw? We're not the only ones who have been brought here. I hope we don't recognize that corpse. You came to us in a dream. We saw you shuffling around outside. Now you want to help us? Okay, well, it looks like we can actually sprint now, so that's helpful. Oh! Well, that's not good. Maybe we were just being prepared for the feast. Wait, he's trying to save me. But why? Wait. Oh, they're fighting each other! And now he's dead, and now I'm stuck. Oh no. I can't hop over. And now they're... Hang on, something's messed up here. They're dying on their own. And now I can come through. I'm not sure that happened as intended. So let's not let it be in vain. More than one, so maybe people get turned into these things. Maybe some of them retain something of what they were? Our parents were missing. We didn't find any bodies. Maybe that was one of them? There's a thought. Okay, we can probably go up and over that hill. All this beneath a cemetery. I imagine we probably want to get up into the church tower, right? But there's actually a lot of open land to explore. And hey, we know now that they're willing to have secret rooms and such, right? Can't get out that way. But there's a lot of room to move around. If only we could get back to that car, huh? Dark old graveyard after graveyard. Giant oak tree in the middle. Even when we've been carted off by the forces of evil, this place has sort of a creepy, comfy vibe to it. Map design certainly accounts for a lot in these maps. Oh no. Please don't start. Why the splashlight can't work fine. No. Okay, we'll save this winding staircase for last. Oh no. God, this place feels cursed. No, stop, stop, stop. Holy gospel picked up. It's a chance for repentance. Oh no. Oh, look at that. The door is blown open by the storm. Okay. We've still got to check the steeple, though. We have a way out now. We were granted that. But we need to see what we can see from up in the tower. I'm just trying to keep myself talking in case this music is copyrighted, which it very likely is. Unfortunately, this doesn't get us very much. Okay. Let's make our way back down then. Something must have opened somewhere, right? Maybe one of the gates? We can only hope. This place must be very, very old and very long abandoned. There's a shack out here. Where we find a key to the church basement where we're going back to. Okay. I should have known it wouldn't be as easy as a gate key. God, say what you want about these maps, the atmosphere is on point. The doors swinging open in the breeze, that is honestly brilliance. Listen to that, the patter of the rain on the roof, the motes of dust hanging in the air, and the flashlight of the church steeple. Absolutely beautiful. And being able to make it look so much bigger from our childlike perspective. Another one. Found circles painted on the floor. What is strange to meet in the church district. These were the circles of the pentagram. From the chalk, it would be too bold to step on them. And he only decided that the devil was involved, which kept this place in a curse. He went down to the basement, having learned from the book the secret room, in which were kept all the candles of the site. Reads book, something, and finds the riddle. The Eastern Order goes to increase. To the left of it on the way, decrease. The West has the same something there. Southeast was not implicated in this. Surprisingly very simple. The riddles of that formulation sounded. Okay, so unfortunately it's Russian translated to English and written in cursive, so that's going to be something to decipher. This, it said we can zoom in. I just got tired of working as a priest in a church, so I decided to find an interesting occupation. Firstly, I got myself a diary, in which I am writing now. There's enough pages to guide him once every couple days. Secondly, I must find a new hobby. You never know which is better, not something? So in a couple of days, I'll have a new hobby. So far, keeping a diary is quite interesting. I see the point. That's where I can apply literacy? Very inspiring that this diary can be read by someone in the future. Yeah, hopefully you've got something useful for me. January 9th. Yesterday I did not write in my diary. I repent. There was a very large customer flow. Would you know how much there was a desire to just go to bed at the end of the working day? What about today? Orthodoxy has either 4 or 5 memorable days on this date, but what do I care about them? Today? My name day. It would seem an ordinary day. I perform church duties, but you know what? Where can you see that Pop keeps a diary? But opening soul on paper. It's so long. I promised that I would find myself this is hard. I promised that I would find myself a new business. I kept my promise. Be darned this holiday and all who came here. I don't really want to be a priest, but here I found something that will help me. Try to contact the devil. Anyway, nothing this mystic exists. We're cheating people, receiving gifts for the church, and so at least a new occupation will be. From tomorrow, I take up the relevant books. Very interesting what is written there. So you, despite not really believing it, decided to start dabbling in devilry. And here we find it today. April 1st. Oh my god. Today, April 1st, my diary was found. It's already 3 months old. And the last word was written in January. Who knew that he would be lost among the books about the devil? But now I can write a lot of things here. Firstly, things with the devil work. I plunged into this business. You can get incredible power using this magic. The truth is, I'm leaving now. But everything has its time. Secondly, I settled everything with worship. This whole system of orthodoxy is very simple. You read about how to deal with the devil, but you repented and are no longer sinful. The main thing is to be able to deceive yourself, make you believe in the sincerity of yourself and of God. You actually bored your way from a priest into a devil worshipper. My times going to mass mean I can kind of relate. I will write this note here. The demonic descriptions state that, above all, a flat construction site was prepared. Then the place of the altar was outlined, and the longitudinal axis of the temple was oriented to the first way of the rising sun. That is, the altar was able to be oriented to the east, and the east was understood as the rising sun. The axis of the building is oriented along the east-west line. For this something, the main entrance to the temple is located opposite the altar and places west. These are the establishment of the Christian temple canon. Yeah, I like Temple Run. No, but that has to do with this then. There's gotta be a puzzle to be solved. June 9th. There is good progress in leaving. I tried to draw my first pentagram, but there is such a thing. It is not erased. No way. But here it helps the spell that hides the pentagram. Covering with carpet. I'm afraid to imagine how the devil will respond to this. Talking of him, now I'm going to do the very strong rite, in which he will help me. For this, I will need candles that should place the pentagram stand in the something, and then sit down in the center, and mentally read the prayer. Of the previous page, June 7th, I described how to get into the secret room, and on this, I wrote the prayer. Do you know why? Because I suspect something, and it seems to me that this will help someone in the future. August 18th. For the 5th day in a row, I am writing in a diary. I write and write. It seems that the pages soon begin to tear. All because of this black magic. I feel the devil, with whom he had to honestly agree, destroys me. He cheated. Now I can keep this diary. Let it serve as an example, what not to do. A few pages from June have already burned, but not because of carelessness. This creature suspects something and destroys information that seems dangerous to him. Yes, this diary doesn't praise the devil, so I should hide it. You locked it down here, but it looks like at least one of these things, unless this is you. Whatever happened, it got to you even though the others couldn't physically reach you. But now we've got to work on finding the secret room. The construction of this place is a ritual. Oh. Wait, so it told us how things are oriented. Alright, I bet it somehow has to do with this. I may have to take a screenshot of the thing down there to figure this out. Stop that. Okay, Eastern goes to increase. To the left of it, decrease. The West has the same rule there. Southeast was not implicated in this. So we can ignore one of the 4 sides? Oh wait, no, there was more. September 11th. I will die soon. I'm sure of that. But one thing calms me down. Now I'm really understood my guilt before God, repented and asked for forgiveness. I heard the answer. It seems I must something my punishment. I will be in the guise of a vampire, without the possibility to contact oneself. And only in a month, at the full moon, the mind will return to me. The Almighty gave me time, and I use it to write this message. After the curse, an inglorious death waiting for me, because I am the future murderer of villages. All this came from you, from here. That's actually, you know, if you can push past the translation, that's really creepy. But we need to learn the orientation so we know where to start. So the entrance to the church, that's west. We need to preserve our orientation going up the stairs. It's actually meant to confuse us. That's west. Oh, that's there now. Oh, it enabled the extra hints. But we don't need them. That's east. Okay, so it was increase, then decrease, so... To the left of that was decrease. And then the same rule for the west. I heard the secret basement door unlocked. Yes, I am really proud of getting that. Even if it did try to hint us in the end. I just spent so long trying to read that thing. Alright, that must be the gate down here, because it said the basement. Yes, this is actually really sick. I guess you could finally move on. Once your unfinished business is settled, God just disintegrates your body, recycling, you know? Here's the candles. 5 picked up, my brethren. That looks suspiciously, yeah, I figured. Wouldn't be a creepy basement without a creepy secret room, would it? I can conduct a rite, but it's very dangerous. Got a lighter. And a rusty key. Oh, that ominous music is playing again. I don't know where those red reflections are coming from. I can do it, or I can try to escape. Well, I have a feeling we have to. Look here. Okay. Candles are blowing out. Room filling with smoke. They're like relighting themselves. Oh! This was not the outcome I was hoping for. They're fighting for our soul in the lake of fire! Do I have to keep looking here? I was there! For a moment, I burned. You feel power gained. Even in the depths of the fiery underworld, our protector protects us. Thanks, guys. I knew you'd have my back. Always happier around candles. But now we can try and leave. I get the impression that trying to leave without completing this would have been the wrong choice. Where can I use this rusty key? Well, there's the front gate here. Doesn't fit. Try again? Well, what about the gates outside? It actually stopped me from moving, so I'm pretty worried. Does not fit. Not for this door. Well, I guess we're being led straight where we need to go. I don't need this going out here. Goodbye, church. You are a pretty cool set piece. The key fits, but it's too hard. Done. I guess we just had to jimmy it a little. Oh, there's a couple of ways we can go. That is so weird, seeing that just reflected in the water like that. Let's not get our boots muddy. The key fits here, too. We can leave. It would seem that we've broken the curse, but... well, there is a part 3. Let's try and make our way home. Although I can't feel cold. Maybe because of the right? Are you trying to say we're just left with a constant burning feeling? Well, I suppose something like that would have to have consequences, right? Seems like the way home. Maybe there's something interesting in this house? I mean, sure, why not, after everything else you've been up to tonight? Oh, it is abandoned. why not do some post-curse urbex? Let's just close the door. I mean, if you'll sleep in a barn, surely it would be comfy to sleep in here with a roof over your head, right? I can use all household items to make a fire. Did you maybe keep the lighter? Oh dear. Flinders picked up. Yeah, I guess we're used to these sights by now. Do we need to get some twigs? Branches picked up. Maybe that's all I need. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Look at this. I mean, look, I understand they probably went out and got as much of the town as they could, and this could all just be aftermath, but we did hear footsteps outside, meaning whatever's going on, it's not entirely over with, right? Can't close this door. The branches are wet. I'll have to wait until they dry up. Interesting. What happened in this house? No, game. You can't blame that on sequence breaking. I had to walk past all this to get this fire going. Looks like one of the monsters broke into the house. He broke all the doors and killed the villagers. Yeah, and we could very easily be next, so what are we doing here? Am I supposed to continue walking around? One villager got injured and escaped from the back door. I see, so I was supposed to come over here and find the corpse. They didn't escape for very long. Jammed. But hey, maybe now... He left and jammed the door. That's not what I'm seeing. Alright, so we want to make our way around, but maybe at this point we can light that fire? I mean, even I'm feeling the desire to warm my hands a bit now. There we are. I don't need to get warm. Well then why did you go off on this whole detour? Can we maybe move around then? Maybe the fire attracts these things. Maybe it's their element and they're used to it. There are no houses in front. I need to go through the village. Well, what do we... I can literally see the jammed door right there. What if they know where I am? I should go. Definitely one criticism of these maps is that sometimes it is not at all clear what it is you're actually supposed to be doing. What do you want from me? Oh, there's another road back here. Now to the left. Through the barn. The same barn, maybe, that we slept in last night? Or I suppose it's still tonight, no? No, it's a different one. Looks like all the stable doors are open. Maybe we can climb the hay bales up into the loft. In fact, it may be what we were supposed to do. Yep. And into the house. Seems like the monsters have reached here as well. We may very well be the only one left. A killed monster. An axe buried in the ground right beside it, so they can be fought normally. It's just we're a child, and what else can we do? Well, except complete the ritual and bring the fires of the underworld up here to meet them. It's actually really creepy walking through the shell of our empty village with the rain pattering outside. It's almost calm. I definitely just heard something moving around. I had praised the first map for being pretty and showing some restraint in its scares, this one even more so. Let's make our way home. Of course, I have to check around the edge. Look at this, there really is just like a whole village out here. I mean, maybe this is one of the buildings I was already in. Look at that hole torn in the side. Someone broke into the house through the window. And immediately killed this guy. And look at those scratch marks on the wall. Claws. It could be that friendly monster. Are you really going to put too much stock in that theory? I'm honestly amazed by the scale of this map. How much it actually lets us explore and look around. He went upstairs to catch up to other villagers. This guy tried to escape, but didn't quite make it. A key. Alexandrovsky house key. How could there be a hole in the wall? I don't know, man. With all the stuff you've seen tonight, that's the thing you're gonna get hung up on? You've been to hell and back. Well, I guess we have solved a puzzle we didn't know we were solving. Which means that now we can go. This could very easily have been one of our Minecraft buddies, huh? Well, we can see the next place we're heading from here. Oh, unfortunately, this person's computer did break. Evening, Thunder. And of course, that brings more things following me back from the church. God, that whole sequence felt really climactic for something that only happens partway through part 2. Out we go. Into the rain and we are running. Oh, we've already been here. You know, there's just something that will never get old about panning our flashlight around an abandoned house while it rains. Weird board chunks, yet not everything needs a description. Blood path? Did I break sequence somehow? It seems I understood what happened here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I must say, the idea of running around and looking for where houses even are is kind of an interesting one. There's a garage here. Maybe we can find ourselves a car or something? What? A couple of days ago, there was nothing. But now... What do you mean? Should this structure not be here? Help. Help, we got teleported. Then how did you write this? ID 4? Maybe no. Okay, jamming out. But that doesn't actually tell me anything. Maybe this is just a secret. Maybe we can find something along here. Oh, there's fencing up. The path is heading out of the village and just like into the woods or something. To the left. Okay, thank you for the guidance. God, it is so dark out here. Not even any lights along a path to guide me. Just gotta keep following the road. I'm waiting for something to appear on the edge of the light. This thing keeps turning off and I don't know why, and it's really freaking me out. There's our intuition back again. There is no interiors. What do you call this then? We leave this place forever. Forever, yes. This is a text from Bootman's house. So either these people were compelled to write the same thing, or they didn't write it. Either way, it is significant. We learn that. Oh no. Oh no, they're getting up to their tricks again. We've been locked in yet again. Maybe I can climb up somehow? Yep. I'm actually convinced that maybe I could. Hang on. Well, that accomplished nothing, but I'm sort of proud. Thanks for getting that for me. Alright, let's get back to the road, which makes a left around your house. It's to the point where I actually have no idea how big this map is, but it feels huge. I'm really impressed. It works surprisingly well, having to run home in the dark. And it's done in such a way where I actually feel pursued, even though there haven't really been any jump scares. But this road is so ill-defined, I'm having a hard time staying on it. For as much as I hate being out here... Never mind, let's get inside. Anything's better than out there. It's warm here. I thought it was warm everywhere. This place is truly crumbling. Well, I guess we're trapped now. God, these environments are just so perfect. Like, there's something about them that just makes them so creepy when you're shining a flashlight around in them. And I think it's the large lack of ambient light. There's only a handful of sources, and for the most part, it's just our flashlight. If we crouch through here... Corpse thrown through the window? Yep, you're making a note of everything, I guess. And another corpse thrown from the couch. I guess he couldn't be bothered to get up to save his own life. is there a side entrance? Okay, yeah, we can access a different part of the house. And it seems like it's entirely separate on the inside. Broken mirrors everywhere. I keep thinking back to in the parents' room. There was lots and lots of blood and shattered glass from a mirror everywhere. I hear more shuffling about. But it's still making noises out in the grass. I haven't heard it come inside. I'm like a dog just running from window to window trying to see where the mailman's going. But how do I get out of here? Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Come on now. I'm trapped. I have nowhere to go unless there's a window I can jump out of up here. No such luck. I heard the door open. I think I just have to walk by there. Is this thing toying with me? It seems like there's so many times where it could have gotten me. Was all this here before? Well, it looks like there's a gate path over here. And now we're getting into the hedges. If I overcome the thickets, I'll get to my house. Our big, dark, empty house with no one waiting for us. Oh no, we are so going to be pursued in here, aren't we? Unless we've already gotten out? Over here. Yep, this place was hiding in the corner. I hope I haven't just gotten myself even more lost. No. There we go. It's gotta be close, right? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? At least we're on a somewhat linear path now. And it immediately splits off. Is this ours? Is this part of our property? I certainly recognize the lights. Yes. Yes! Okay, I know exactly where we are. Awesome, awesome. Which means that in here should be the car. But yeah, I know. My parents hide the keys. After all this, imagine what it would be like to lay our head on our own bed. The real stinger to this horror story would be to find that our PC really is broken. I don't know why I'm still hung up on that segment. Maybe it's the relatable horror aspect. There's our front door, left wide open. And we apparently can't close it. Murphy's house. Home. At least it was until I screwed everything up. Something is still out there. Which, you know, again, might want to think about closing that door, perhaps. Do we just want to try and get some sleep? And also, who's Murphy? I I guess we can't. So what are we doing then? Do we go upstairs to try and confirm what we already knew again? I can't believe this is all one map. There's no living souls in the village. They came for me. I should hide somewhere. Where can I hide? Here they come. Where can I hide in this house? That's a good question. I could maybe hide inside one of the crates. Could that work? Would I fit? No, it won't let me go down there. In the bathroom? No. Never. They're closing in. Green one, it's coming back. Over there. Okay, but where is that? There. Please come save us. I don't know who you are or why you're doing this, but... Oh no, me trying to get in there triggered it. We did hide there. God, the fact that it still uses our player model is really funny. I'm not counting on this being copyright free though, so I'll try and keep at least some sort of commentary going. They can tell we're there from our shadow poking out. Come on, our guy. Great stuff. You don't seem to have been protecting the rest of the people of the village, though. You knew exactly where to find us. Our health. I don't know how much of us you munched on, but I was at full health when I climbed into the box. Daylight for the first time. I'm not used to that. I can talk now, because the time has come. I felt how you conducted a rite. Even now, you were chosen. But now, just a monster like they. Like those who wanted to kill you. And now, all of them dead. Sorry, but now I should... kill you. Bad ending. Oh, look at this. We've even got a whole credit sequence. That is really cool. I mean, you know, like I said, I don't particularly feel like going all the way back and doing the other ending. And I'm not even really sure how it would have differed. It seems like such a wrong choice to just leave instead of performing the ritual. Especially since it seemed like we actually got things to quiet down for at least a little bit. We never did learn why exactly you were protecting us, or if we did, it was in a very vague way. But it's really cool. Like, the map design and the ambiance and the story, Even if it is very simple and at times hard to follow, it's fascinating while you're in it because it's so immersive. It just feels like it's a cut above the regular jump scare fest, and in fact, I don't think this one had a single jump scare. The first one kind of set the mood with the Jeff the Killer, but this was a little different. And it's really cool to see this be so much bigger in scale and scope than the first one. But I did promise you a trilogy, and as soon as this is over, we are going to check out part 3. Whoa. This one's starting us kinda far from the board. Is there a reason for that? Comrade, read the text below. If it is more important for you to dally than to play something interesting, then play the map with many other comrades. If you have perverted tastes, then rather turn on as many add-ons as possible, which will turn Gary's Mod into Frankenstein with 50 FPS instead of 200. Then it will be necessary to write in the comments that there are bugs on the map. If you don't know how to notice something interesting, something that others do not notice, pass this map like a bot, moving somewhere and immediately forgetting where you were and why. I can see the frustration from the many negative comments on the other maps coming through. And yes, a lot of them are very much complaining about nothing, or things that they themselves can easily fix. Somewhere in Eurasia, the village. Well, it's daylight, that's a good start. And here we are. We may look the same, but the workshop page says that this is an interquel, and so we're playing as a different character now. But the objective is the same as well. Get to the house. And as usual, the map design is beautiful. And once again, we spawn without a flashlight. So once night begins to fall, we'll be in a little bit of a spot. Let's hope those porch lights stay on. They were kind of a godsend in the first part. Yep. Huh. Things are a little dark in here. Objective, make food and eat it. Ah, but the light switches actually work now. Okay, so we can actually explore around fully. Doesn't look like we can turn on the lights in our room, though. Are we still a kid? We seem a little taller, but not tall by any stretch. Wow, we've got a really nice setup. Look at all this detail. One of the cooler things about this is seeing the creator, really evolve as time goes on. There we are. Look at this. We can even open up the cabinets and drawers. And there's a bathroom back here. Alright, let's make ourselves some food. We're eating Chinese again, are we? To make food and eat it. Yes, that's what you do with food. And in this place, I actually feel safe just sitting here while food microwaves, but let's see how long it takes for that to be thrown on its head. I mean, before we were the poor little village boy, now we're the rich kid up on the mountain. I'll have some of that, thank you. Got once more, this is making me really hungry for fried rice. Now let's turn on the radio. Wait, did that not already count as on? I'm listening to music right at this moment. Does the cactus mean something? Save it. Okay, so I guess the cactus does something here, too. And listening to some more unsubtitled Russian dialogue, so we can safely ignore that. Objective, lock doors and use the computer. Fair enough. Let's make sure that this over here is locked. Are there any others? Actually, it's probably a good idea to be aware of any entrances and exits right now. I mean, I like the idea of just kind of having our own space and having the threats come to us, rather than constantly progressing through a horror map. I don't know, it makes it feel more real. Look at that! Oh, 1 of 16. We could actually pick this up. Wait, has that always been true? Maybe that unlocks something at the end. Okay, well, where's... I'm still looking for our other door so I can use the computer. We can open the windows. Wow, this is actually very, very interactive. It's kind of crazy. There's a newspaper in there. Wow, we really do have reason to just check everywhere. Like, what is this? Is this where we burn the wood to power the microwave? Oh, we had to close you and then lock you. All right. Well, double locked door is not the worst thing in this moment. Let's use our computer. And be transported to the world of gaming. Objective, go to sleep. Wow, we managed to kill the whole day, huh? Oh, I'm stuck. You can't sleep in such strong wind. How is that anything other than calming? Look, we can see the stars through the windows. Let's hit that switch. There we go. That ambiance is actually really nice. And this house is super cozy. What's the problem again? The microwave's time and the clock hands are wrong. I don't think they do daylight savings in Russia. Did you hear that? So we don't actually know what time it is. Is that what you're saying? Wow, we really can just interact with everything in this place. Where are we going then? Oh, hadn't noticed the big closet in the back here before. We've already got 5 out of 16. About to be 6, but wait, I just noticed something cool. Look at that, there's just like the holes in the walls. Very stylish. Very modern. Let the light in the morning. Oh, yep, okay, we're opening all of these. First. There's another. Come on, we're halfway there. We're just in the house and we're halfway there. We've got to find them all. There's another. My God. Oh my God! Hallucinations? Or it's real? I don't know, man. I was not expecting that. That's not imagery I've seen in Gary's mod before. There's another 110. What do we do now? Maybe close that window for starters. Make sure the cactus is safe. And I guess double check that our doors are locked, right? Still seems to be the case. We're still comfy. Oh! Not a hallucination. In the nightmares, you have a flashlight. So we have these extra horror segments. Don't look at him. I will try and follow your advice. Oh, gross. We're like neck deep in the sludge. Hear something from behind that door, so maybe we want to avoid that. Listen. Wait, listen better. Something has been crossed out. God, why does this feel so much like a Quake mod or something? Metallic walls and dark environments. No, that's actually music. It's music, but I can't open it. Ah! It was all just a dream. Objective, go to bed. Well, I don't feel quite comfortable doing that. I hope you'll forgive me. Somebody's playing with the lights. I'm sorry, but I do have to check everywhere. Make sure no intruder that crawled in through the window is hiding here. I have to say, this is very, very different so far from what I've come to expect. But I'm really, really liking it. No. No, cactus. No. Something's making a racket there. Our porch light has gone out. Let's make sure this is closed. Pick up PC's chair and use it as support. I had completely forgotten that, yes, we are a kid. A kid left home alone. The radio is speaking again. I imagine what they're saying is relevant. I can actually see through there. That is so weird. The peephole is like textured as a screenshot of the other side. That's actually kind of brilliant. But I heard like a whimper. Lights are out again. Oh no. This may have started off differently, but that sound is all too familiar. Oh, wow, there actually is one all the way up here. That is actually kind of cool. I have a cactus, and I'm not afraid to use it, but I am afraid of you. Nobody thus far. I'm pretty sure I closed you earlier. God, It's like a pair of glowing eyes in a smoke cloud. Every time I round this corner, I keep expecting to see a descending stairwell to a basement or something. I guess we're just back to waiting for something to happen then. Such as that. It's gone. Where is the cactus? Get him, get him. Objective. To make food and eat it. There is clearly an intruder in our house that's been terrorizing us all night and has now locked itself in the bathroom, and you want to just make some food? Maybe this will help ward off spirits? I don't know. Let's make some more rice. Now we actually have very good reason to pin ourselves in the corner with our eyes locked on somewhere someplace might come from. Or something to that effect. I can still hear it moving around in there. Well, I guess let's try and enjoy a meal. A succulent Chinese meal. Oh my god. Just run! You know what? I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Oh, we're not going out that way. No! Go, 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 go! Back into the dream world. We can go either way. Oh. Oh my god! Hi, you have no eyes. But you did turn slightly to face me, didn't you? We can pull that switch. Oh, this is gonna be a whole labyrinth, isn't it? Look at that, we can actually see daylight coming in from outside. This reminds me a lot of some basements I've explored, actually in an abandoned hospital. The way these pipes just run around with no care for human interaction. You're not meant to be able to traverse it, except in situations that are already highly inconvenient. This end is all flooded. Is there maybe something we can get at back here? Yes, there is, but I'm not gonna like it. You know, things are bad when I miss the basement already. Something just happened and we don't want to be around for it. Let's go, go, go. Out into the light. Or not. Or not, or we have to head straight back. More flooded basement right here. The whole floor is dirt. Not even concrete, but just a pile of dirt. And our friend has left us. And even though he never did anything, he really creeps me out, and that has me concerned where I'll see him next. And in what circumstances. Well, we can try descending the stairwell. Which is starting to look very, very, very deep. God, God, what is this creature? It seemingly just stalks me in the night, giving me nightmares. Nightmares which may well lead to things that come after, I don't know, but... again, I'm trying to figure out how this connects onto the story of the last 2 maps we played. It just keeps going and going. It can't possibly go forever, can it? Like, literally, I don't know if Source has the ability to loot me like this. If I try just going back up... It is still... Yeah, no, there was definitely loot somewhere, because I went down way, way more than that. Oh, wait, there's something over there? A radio. And over here, these windows look onto a night sky. Opposites on either end. And I know it didn't change, because look, we can still see the daylight all the way over there. You know, this is actually surprisingly faithful dream logic. A creepy guy who we know is here, but we can't find. Places that open onto dead ends. Daylight on one side and inconsistent night on the other. I can turn the lights out again. Maybe that causes something to be different? I don't know, man. I'm really at a loss here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I please wake up now? Okay, I think this finally worked. Objective, go to the village toilet. We woke up outside. Oh, these helpful balls of light are leading us along our way. Well, at least we managed to Freddy Krueger that dream flashlight into the real world, huh? Sorry, I'm just trying to check all these edges. I mean, I know I've said it a bunch of times already, but this is very, very different, and yet it still feels like it's playing on all the same strength as before. These really cool, immersive environments that aren't realistic, but yet somehow I can feel myself in them. The scale is completely off, partially on purpose and partially maybe not. And yet somehow it gives it like an almost fairy tale vibe, while again, still having a lot of relatable imagery and ideas. Well, time to return home. Don't know why we even have an outhouse when we have a perfectly good toilet inside. Let's just ignore all the banging and noises. I just heard a switch flick in there. Yep, somebody's rummaging. Somebody's doing more than rummaging. This place is quite thoroughly haunted at this point. Can we just go? Can we just go? What just happened to us? Did we never leave? Was that also part of the dream? The chair is gone. That was the oven alarm going off. I don't know what to believe now, but I guess we're making more Chinese. Both of those boxes of rice are still on the ground. All of this happened. That's what that means, right? There we go. Potential for at least one more. You know what I just realized? That's brilliant. The fact that we had a flashlight was our tip-off that it's a dream. We were explicitly told we have the flashlight in dreams, and we had it there. Oh boy. I sure hope we don't see anything outside this window. Ah, now we have to find a flashlight. So maybe that wasn't intentional. Even if it is quite cool. So one will probably have spawned then, right? Yeah, I mean, we're just leaving all the doors open like an animal at this point. It doesn't matter. Or maybe something just got us to open the door. Okay, we've got the flashlight. Now we need to escape. Escape? What do we need to escape? It was all a dream, wasn't it? Any newspapers in the bathroom now that we can actually see in here? It doesn't seem so. Oh, there's one, 12 out of 16. But I have no idea where we locate the other 4. I hope they're not in dreams. Oop. I see you out there. We're ready to go. You fade out. And flee madly out into the night. It's dangerous outside. I should find somewhere to hide. Where do I need to hide? And I can still hear you flicking switches in there. It's like you're taunting me as I leave. I'd go on the road, but what? I can see that light beckoning me over there. And I shall go that way. Just don't mind me while I'm on the lookout for more newspapers. Okay, I don't think you're gonna make us go that far. Hear them out there. Can we... This place has its own family graveyard. Oh, and quite an extensive one at that. Maybe this is really more of a church than a house. Hey, look up. Look up to where? Look up, yes, okay, so you must be back the other way then. I'm on the hunt for newspapers, I'm trying to be thorough. Did you hear about the happenings in the village? Come to my house, through the canals. I'll look for others. Listen to that. Voice acting, it's not just an upgrade in terms of visuals and scripting. Okay, but I've still got more looking around to do. Anything over here? Seems too open for there not to be. He said we have to get to his house through the canals. Oh, don't... I just watched that newspaper disappear. He says we have to get to his house through the canals, so of course this is gonna be a whole thing. Because this village can't ever just have a street. Look at this. It's all clogged up with detritus and weeds have started to grow up in amongst it. It's so narrow and cold and dark. And just think, all this is going to be undone by a child doing a devil ritual. In we go. Oh, this is nasty. This is nasty and unsafe, and I have so many different diseases now. Somebody's calling out for help. I guess I was too late to do very much for them. I hope that's not too steep. I hope I can climb out here. I can. This would actually be very difficult in real life. Imagine how slippery this surface would be. You said canals. That was really a sewer, buddy. I can hear yelling and screaming and running footsteps all over. This must be when it's starting. The thing our other character slept through. Oh, there's 14 out of 16. I like this, by the way. I like having, like, little things to hunt for so that we can get Easter eggs. Gives us something to do during the course of the map, or at least some measure of replayability. I guess in hearing that yell, we need to check the house. My God, that raven scared me, or crow, or whatever you want to call it. Blackbird. Once more, I'm unnerved by the ticking of a clock incessantly. It's 15 out of 16. If I'm supposed to have all of them by now... You quickly got here. I didn't find anyone. Looks like you're the only one. But this creature isn't hurting us. I have a shotgun from my grandfather. For now, you can sit in the bedroom. I'm on guard. Perfect place for cactus. Aw, I should have taken it with us. Oh, here we go. 16 out of 16. So I guess the other one was false. It's only when you stand next to me that I realize we are just a kid. And so I guess you feel some sense of responsibility over us. Look at you, walking from window to window, patrolling. It's little things like this, little things that aren't just exploration or combat, to make these worlds feel alive. Also, hey, do we maybe want to close the door? Oh well, you told me that I could wait in the bedroom. So let's wait and not feel as safe as you probably want us to. But I guess that's enough for us to drift off to sleep. Wake up. Looks like they found us. Or it's just a queue. Looks like this isn't a maniac, but a real beast. Hide here. I'll fight him. Oh no. Something tells me we absolutely have seen the last of you. Get some. Well, you hit it. What is this? Die, finally. Hey, come outside. I need help. You locked the door, man. It's not dying. Help me. I don't know what you want me to do. Also, bud, you have no excuse. Somebody in the last map killed one with an axe. Finally unlocked. As day breaks, we're able to leave and see the aftermath. Look at this. Looks like you put up some fight. But can we really trust this is the question. Objective escape. Can do. I guess we're following the road now. Maybe into the village proper? This is the end of the village story. Oh, look at this. Up. Okay, shut up. I most likely cannot monetize with that song on, but here is the creator room. And you know what? That one might have been shorter, but it was certainly very sweet. I mean, the environment was nice. A lot of it was actually something that I felt the first one could have done, which was spending a lot of time in our own space with like a lot of detail and interactivity and just being pursued by things that go bump in the night. It was another perspective on what is presumably the same story, but someone who just didn't have quite so much happen to them. We weren't the protagonist, we're just someone who survived. And if we go by the ending that we got, the only one who survived. I gotta imagine this is a Russian meme of some sort, but we did unlock the paper room. Huh. I imagine this is a reference to Hotline Miami then. Oh, and look at this, we can actually cycle between songs. Even the thing starts spinning more quickly as we shift into something that's a little bit more energetic. But yeah, that was the Village trilogy, and I have to say, for all of the Source Engine and Garry's Mod jank that is present in these things, it felt like such a well-rounded trilogy because they do differ in tone quite a bit, and yet somehow they feel cohesive. And it's not just because they share a setting and story. Like, the first one had a teleporting fast zombie scare and a JPEG jump scare of Jeff the frickin' Killer. But the map design and scripting and story made it enough that it just felt like it was slightly above other Garry's Mod maps of the time, even if it was doing basically the same thing. But then in the second one, you can feel the creator get a little bit more comfortable with the engine and a little more comfortable with the ideas that they're putting on the table. We continue with the same character, we have like secrets to unlock and puzzles to solve. The whole thing expanded so that we had more environments to walk around in, and they were even prettier to look at. Even the first one, they were pretty, even if the proportions and scale were crazy. And I just love the idea of doing all of this as a child, an excuse to have our perspective allow for that weird scale. Everything is big compared to us. And then with this final part, sure, it's not really necessary to the story, but it just felt like it took everything that had gotten better in the second part and condensed it, made this shorter, simpler story that nevertheless feels tighter and more polished. And so there's something to really appreciate in all three of these, and I had a lot of fun with them. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this map out for yourself, those links will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. God, I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is absolutely wrecked.